All right, something major just landed, and barely anyone's talking about it. Google quietly unveiled a new AI tool called Opal, and it lets you create fully functional web apps using just natural language. This isn't some early prototype. It can build complete workflows you can tweak, share, and remix right from your browser. Meanwhile, Google's other AI systems are doing crazy things too, like dominating global math Olympiads and translating ancient Roman stone carvings in seconds. Things are moving fast. Let's dive in. So, first up, Opal. At first glance, it might seem overly basic, but that's the magic. There's no coding interface, no menus to dig through me. You simply start typing what you want to build. Think, a budgeting app or a simple daily planner. Opal takes your description, sends it through Google's internal AI models, and spits out a working prototype. But this isn't just some black box magic. The app is broken down into a visual workflow. You see every part of the logic: inputs, outputs, decisions, data flows, all clearly mapped out. You can click on each block, modify logic, change how it behaves, or even edit the underlying prompt. And if you want to add something new, there's a drag and drop component bar. No code, just structure. You're basically telling the AI your idea and watching it build the logic step by step in a flowchart style layout. It feels more like idea sculpting than programming. Now here's where things get cooler. Once your app is ready, hit publish and it goes live. Hosted on the web, accessible through a shareable Google link. Anyone with a Google account can open it. There's even a public gallery of user-made apps you can remix, from quiz creators to habit trackers. You just fork one, tweak it, and publish your version. The remix button is built right into the interface. Google is calling this vibe coding. The idea? You don't need to think like a developer anymore. You just focus on the app's purpose and feel, not on what code is running in the background. This is the same direction tools like Canva, Figma, and Replit are heading. But Opal takes it further with natural language as the main interface. Sure, Google has offered prompt-based tools before, like AI Studio, but Opal is different. It brings that power into a drag-and-drop, no-code visual editor that's perfect for beginners. You don't need to know what a loop or a variable is. You just describe what you want and adjust what you see. Currently, Opal is in public beta and only available in the US. But even now, users are building front-end projects like calculators, to-do lists, planners, and portfolio templates. It's not yet ready for complex back-end work or real-time systems, but that's not the point. It's meant for fast prototyping and creative exploration. For teachers, small business owners, creators, even hobbyists with zero coding background. One standout feature is how it handles logic. Want to make a quiz app that gives users feedback? You just describe what should happen. Like, if the answer is correct, show a well-done message and add a point. And Opal turns that into a visual block in your workflow. It's super intuitive and modular, which also makes debugging much easier. Instead of searching through lines of code, you just fix the exact step that's misbehaving. And because Opal is part of Google's ecosystem, it could eventually tie into tools like Firebase, Cloud Functions, or even Gemini. Those aren't available yet, but you can tell the foundations are being built. Now let's zoom out a bit. How does this stack up in the bigger AI picture? While Google is launching Opal, Microsoft has been expanding GitHub Copilot, and OpenAI's advanced data analysis tool is doing real-time code generation. Other platforms like Cursor and Lovelace Studio are also embracing vibe coding, shifting focus from syntax to creativity. Opal is Google's entry into that same space, a tool built not for developers but for everyday users with ideas they want to bring to life. And this matters because low-code is one of the fastest-growing segments in tech. Gartner projects over 20% annual growth, largely fueled by non-programmers. Platforms like Webflow, Glide, and Bubble have paved the way, but Opal introduces generative AI directly into that workflow. Of course, it has limitations. No database connections yet, no user accounts or API calls, and back-end logic is still off the table. But for lightweight tools like generators, forms, planners, it's already powerful. That said, there are some concerns. Everything you build lives on Google's servers and is powered by their proprietary models. That raises questions around IP rights and data ownership, especially if you're using Opal for a business idea. So for now, it's best suited for early-stage experimentation, not sensitive production apps. But overall, Opal's vision is clear. Make app building as easy as sketching an idea, with AI doing the heavy lifting, and it's one of the cleanest executions of that concept yet. Let's switch gears for a moment, because something else remarkable just happened, and it barely made headlines. Google DeepMind's latest AI model just made history at the International Mathematical Olympiad, IMO. For context, the IMO is the pinnacle of global math competitions. 6 insanely difficult problems in areas like algebra, geometry, number theory, and only the best students in the world compete. Last year, DeepMind's models like AlphaProof scored 28 out of 42. Enough for a silver medal, though it required days of processing and problem translation. But this year things changed. A new version of Gemini running in deep think mode tackled the test again and scored 35 out of 42. That's gold medal territory. And it completed the entire test within the official 4.5-hour limit, just like a human participant. Even more impressive, reviewers said the answers were clear, logically sound, and easy to follow. The magic? Deep Think mode lets the model pursue multiple reasoning paths in parallel, not just one idea at a time. That means it can explore, compare, and refine ideas before presenting the best solution. Combined with a massive dataset of expert proofs and some smart reinforcement learning, Gemini didn't just guess, or it reasoned, in plain English. This updated Gemini is now being tested by real mathematicians, and it could soon become a tool for research, teaching, and discovery. Now, finally, there's one more quietly genius project worth talking about. Google researchers also released Nias, an AI designed to restore and contextualize ancient Roman inscriptions. These are Latin texts carved into stone, many of them weathered, cracked, or partially destroyed. Traditionally, historians would spend months piecing them together. But Nias does it in seconds. It pulls from a dataset of over 176,000 inscriptions, using both the written text and the image of the carving to reconstruct meaning. It can even predict missing words or characters with up to 73% accuracy. And when the number of missing characters is unknown, it still gets it right 58% of the time. Nias is multimodal, meaning it analyzes both visual and linguistic data, helping researchers figure out not just what was written, but where and when. They even tested it on one of the most debated inscriptions in Roman history, the Res Gestae of Augustus. And Nias matched modern scholarly estimates with surprising precision. Best part? It's live right now at predictingthepast.com, and the code and datasets are being open-sourced. So yeah, AI isn't just writing apps and winning math trophies. It's literally rewriting human history. That's all for this one. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.